Of course I'm not the target audience for Spot's Magical Christmas. Does that bother me? Absolutely not at all. I actually was when this was released. It was released originally in 1995, directed by Calum Nielsen, written by Eric Hill and David McGee. Eric Hill, of course, being the creator of Spot. And in 1995, I was 3 years old. I don't have any memory of this. So I watched it to see if it would trigger any memories, to see if it would come back to me. And it didn't. And I don't know why, because I had Spot on VHS. I watched a lot of Spot. I guess this one just bypassed me. Having watched it now as an adult, I can see that it's rather delightful and something that I would have loved then, and something that the target audience of preschoolers now would definitely really thoroughly enjoy. It's about half an hour in length, which feels like quite a long time for a Spot cartoon. I remember them being shorter, but it packs a lot in that space of time, and I think should be able to captivate young minds for long enough without them getting bored. Spot is getting overexcited, or rather the Christmas decorations are getting overexcited. So Spot's mother suggests he goes outside and helps his father with the logs. And while he is outside, he meets these reindeer. And these reindeer ask if they have seen a red sleigh. Not just a red sleigh that looks like Santa Claus's, but Santa Claus's red sleigh. It has gone missing. If they don't locate this sleigh, bearing in mind it's Christmas Eve, there won't be any presents, there won't be any Christmas. That was actually, at least one of the characters said at one point, I believe it was Spot, there won't be any Christmas. Not really a great fan of the fact that it's instilling the idea that Christmas is all about presents, but I think it's something that they don't focus on too much. They don't keep saying Christmas is all about the presents, so hopefully it's something that young minds will just gloss over rather than retaining too much. But that aside, I found it was quite delightful. And Spot visits his friends. He visits them in turn and asks them, have you seen this sleigh? They say they haven't. They then help out in different ways. And it's about them all coming together and trying to solve this problem, and it's really sweet. It's very festive, it's very snowy. Spot is wrapped up warm, and it definitely has a cozy feel to it. I thought the narrative was very sweet and quite delightful to watch, and I enjoyed it for the nostalgic aspect. Even though I'm not nostalgic for this specific episode, the characters were recognisable, the animation style, really thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you are an older viewer and you remember Spot fondly but you haven't seen this, I'd say give it a go. I think you'll find it quite charming and heartwarming. If you are younger and you are a fan of Spot, then obviously I recommend it. I recommend it for the target audience. It's fun, it's educational. Yes, it could focus a little less on presents and gift giving, but generally it's very sweet and pretty harmless. We have a brilliant voice cast as well. The voice cast is actually different. There's a US and a UK voice cast. Calum Nielsen voiced Spot in the UK version. We have the brilliant Josie Lawrence voicing in the UK version. The US version is also really strong with Burton, Tress, McNeille, Jim Cummings, all veteran voice actors who have done voice work for Disney and other brilliant films. This is adorable. I found it delightful. I wish I'd seen it when I was younger. Maybe I did and I just couldn't remember it. Certainly I would have loved it. It's definitely the kind of thing I would have enjoyed. And for me now, as a fully grown adult looking for some Spot nostalgia, it seemed to tick that box very well. I recommend it a lot.